فله عشر أمثالها ومن جاء بالسيئة فلا يجزى إلا مثلها وهم لا يظلمون.
We give thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We ask him, the Most High, to show his mercy on the leader of humanity. Today's khutbah is an important one, and not enough time will be there for one to discuss drug abuse and its consumption in the youth of this country today in a khutbah of this nature. But we are going to pick some points that are very vital. Now today, the generation coming up to inherit the elder ones, a good percentage of them are into drugs. The worst part of it is that even at the secondary school level today, you see young men, in fact a young girl too, into drugs. It's very sad and very unfortunate. And some from a noble home, highly responsible family, you find individuals among their children into drug abuse. It's very unfortunate. And the rate is alarming. It's increasing on hours basis. Those who are not involved now are being targeted with plots and plans by these youths who are into it. More worrisome, that even married women with their hijab, you see them going around to go and buy themselves. Stations where these are being sold are known in the city, and especially the FCT. Today, it will not take a woman in her hijab. It will not take her 3 minutes to go and give the money and collect and continue. It is very, very dangerous. The Ummah is facing a very, very big challenge, because those who are into it in a great percentage are the hope of the future generation of this nation, and especially the Muslims among them. The causes of this are numerous. Some parents have no time for their children at all. Some are too soft that he cannot command anything in the family. He's just like a rubber stamp there, wasting those whom he is producing. His presence has no much meaning. The wife is aware, and the children are also aware. It has reached a level that that child can come into the parlor of the house and take he and his friends, and nobody will talk to him. Now, also some parents are too hard. When you are too hard to a child, he will look a softer way of having that joy and love, and he will take as a role model his peers, and they will be among those who are into drugs. You have to be simple. You have to be hard where the hardness is needed. At the same time, you play the role of a father. Bad companions. When you allow your children to be going about with whosoever, then you are in trouble. Soon you are going to see it in your family if care is not taken. Kufr schools, where they don't care, rights are being given to children in those schools. Music and dancing is official. There is a theater for dancing, theater for music instruments. Now you are calling the child to increase and then go into drug abuse. Bad film shows, some that they are downloading it in their sets. You don't even know the content of the set of your child. Some children don't even need to be given anything of communication except where necessary. Availability and affordability. These drugs are available anywhere. There is no much enforcement against getting them. They are available and they are affordable. Because if a child of a rich man can get the wealth, he can implicate those who are poor because they are very generous. You will not see generosity like these children who are into drugs. I said in the Hausa version, a child of a noble person was chained in the house because they have tried all means to get this out of him, but he could not. After locking him and chaining him in the house, a lady has to pass, climb the wall, the fence of the house, drop inside so as to come and assist her colleague in giving him the drugs. A girl. You can see how generous, how they collaborate, how brotherhood exists in them in criminality. So it is as cheap as anything. It's affordable, it's available. Now all these are causes. They have different names. Codeine is there, balanin, solution, quota, wee. There is a type of tea now. You see your child taking tea, investigate. It's not ordinary tea at times. It is combination of these things together that he will be taking. You see him sweating badly. In fact, different ways and different methods. This fuel you are seeing, there is a way they will soak into it a cloth, a towel, and then they will breathe in. Even the cigarette, local cigarette you are seeing, it can turn into what will damage their brain by extra blowing it. If they start blowing it, they will finish with the cigarette at once. Now, these are so many methods they are using to make sure they are in a state of intoxicant. And by that, it gives them license of doing any act of criminality. For those who viewed the NTA yesterday, they will see a young man who killed a lady of 29, an NYSC girl, after having fornication with her. And then he go into that, and he killed her finally. No human being can do that in a sense. It is those who are into drugs. Unfortunately, even some of those who are force agency in the nation, you see them with the gun in their hand, in checking points, in a state of full intoxicant. You cannot know what they consume. And they are in checking point. Anything can happen. This is rampant and common. Now, it has gone beyond even the young generation. I said women in their homes. Of course, men, there are those who are experts in that field. Now, any nation who continue in this field, then that nation is in a serious crisis. We have a role to play. Never you said it's not in my house. It may be in the neighborhood. It may jump to your house any moment. So we should collaborate all together to see a way of finding solution and contribution from all angles. We shouldn't wait for only the government. Government alone cannot do it, even though they are making some effort. The national drugs law are trying. They are trying their utmost best. Enforcement agency. But they need actually to be more enforced. They should be given full support. Not after getting a criminal of drugs, after a few hours you see him outside taking it again. Not you in the vehicles assisting the drug personnel that look, allow him to go. He should be punished. They should reinforce them. They should give them more training, how to get those who are doing this, even if they are in public. They should add to their allowances. They should do a lot of things. They should increase their number, because this will paralyze the nation if allowed to continue in that nature. Among the consequence of this, if it continues in this rate, it's going to paralyze us, or it has even paralyzed the economy of the nation. Increase insecurity in the nation. Increase poverty in the nation. All these are signs and results of those who are into drugs in the nation. Muslims particularly should be aware that Allah has made wine to be haram. Any form of intoxicant is haram. Give it any name. Islam is so par excellence. It used a small sentence in condemning anything intoxicant. Even the one that will exist in the next 1 billion years, if the world will exist. It is in that one word of kullu muskirin haram. give it any name, it is under haram. Even if water in your house, there is a way that you can make that water to intoxicate, that water automatically became haram. There is no alternative to it being haram. Even the furor and the nono you take, if you allow it to ferment for 3 days, and you are bold enough to take it, and it puts you in a state of intoxicant, that furor and nono you have consumed is haram. And that's why Rasulullah sallam give the Arabs items that after fermentation, it can in so many ways intoxicate the brain. That also is haram. So you don't need to be informed by any malam. These all forms actually are condemned. They are all haram. We pray Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala will assist us, because it has become numerous. It has different names. Every locality also have additional names. The cocaine is there, the heroin is there, inhaling, what you inhale too also is there, the cigarette is there, when you overpush it. So many drugs now, there are ways they can make it also to become an intoxicant. We pray Allah Ta'ala to save us, to save our families, to save our country, and then to give us a way out.